What's up? This is Tyler. This is the Aftertouch podcast. I'm with my boy Taft, and today, howdy. And today we have on the show Braxton, who is going to tell us a lot about 3D printing. Braxton, how you doing?
Good. How are you two doing?
We're freaking good.
Good. Thanks for having me on.
No, you're good, Braxton. Show us what you got.
Okay, so
show the camera.
this is what I got. It's a little 3D model of me. It's pretty fun, yeah.
And you printed that.
Yeah, it came color and everything. It came straight out of the printer, just like that.
Okay, so how did you do it? Like how does that work? First of all,
so the process first of all is you got to make the 3D model.
How do you do that?
So we use photogrammetry, and so it's just a bunch of pictures that we stitch together to make a 3D model. But it has a lot of digital sound on it, and then from that digital sound we have to go through and smooth it out, and then we export the file and ship it off to a printer. They print with a gypsum powder printer or a sandstone polymer printer, and it prints the color on with the layers of white, and then they vacuum it out, and this little beauty comes out of the powder, out of the dust.
That's so cool. And what's the name of the company that you work for?
So the company that I work for, and I'm one of the 3 partners in, it's called the 3D Portrait Studios. And so what we do is we take photos and we make 3D folders or 3D files that people are able to print off, and if they want, we'll also print it.
So someone had to take pictures of you, like multiple pictures of you to do that.
We built a 3D photo booth. So it's just a booth you walk in, 1, 2, 3, it snaps a picture just as quick as a normal camera, and from those pictures we were able to turn it into a model just like this.
That's so dope.
Yeah, it's pretty
That's
sweet.
so cool. Is everyone's audio on real quick?
Yeah.
Is
I think. Oh no, is it not?
Hit the gear on Braxton's and hit audio. Oh no, we're good. I was just
Yeah,
making
we're
sure.
good. Okay.
I was just making sure. Dude, okay. So you were wearing that day.
Yeah, I was wearing that exact same outfit. I had this. You can see the little logo on the side. It's from American Eagle, so just some little sweater I was wearing. It puffs out in the front. I don't have a belly in real life, just because the sweater puffed out, and then these are a nice pair of my jeans that I got in my Nikes.
Dude,
And you can even see the watch on my wrist.
Okay.
With the color and
Man,
everything.
so what's the smallest object that can be printed?
So we've printed
currently?
out little Lego heads right now.
Wow.
So that's pretty cool. So you can we'll get a 3D model of your head, and they'll just put a little hollow hole in it, so we can print it out and you can put it on a Lego.
That's so creepy. That's so creepy. Just like, hey, this is
This is me.
this is me as a Lego.
Eventually, your
Batman
mouth
outfit.
could move. Like, nah.
That would be crazy.
Cool.
Oh my stars. Okay, so what got you into 3D printing, man?
So I actually took an entrepreneurship class, and what really got me going into 3D modeling and working with all of this is a guy named Lawrence. So he was in my class, and for 2 years before this, he just wanted to be able to print his kids. We remember his kids when they were small and see them grow up through models. And so he went out and bought himself this dinky laser scanner, and he had his little boy stand there, and he went around in circles, circle after circle, and it took so long that the boy was crying by the end, and the file didn't even turn out that good. So he's like, there has to be a better way to do this. And so he researched it for a while, and 2 years, it took them a couple different prototypes of making a booth. And then when I met him in that entrepreneurship class, he was like, hey, we need help. You want to join? I was like, yeah, I want to join. And so from then on, it's been about 6 months that I've been going at it and helping him with it. It's been a fun ride, and we actually moved out of his mom's back bedroom and into a studio location in Orem, Utah.
Oh, that's nuts.
Yeah.
Okay, so like, what stuff do you guys typically do then for clients?
So for clients right now, our biggest thing is wedding cake toppers. People love that.
Okay, like the couple on top, the bride and groom.
Yeah.
They want to make sure it's them on top,
Yeah.
not like some like generic white guy with brown hair. They want like, that's me. You can tell. I'm like, look at the scar on my head. Like that's
And
my scar.
That's me in my suit. That's me in my tux right there, standing on the cake.
That's pretty cool.
So it's been pretty fun.
So what's the majority of what you print? Like, what's the most common? So you get requests from people?
So right now, the majority of what we make 3D models for is of people, because people come to our booth.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have this lady had a paw print of her dog because her dog passed. We didn't have enough pictures to be able to stitch together a good image of her dog. So we just took that 3D model of her dog's print, and we scanned it and filled it in with, we molded it, and we were able to get a print of our dog's paw in a way.
That's nuts.
From it.
Wait, so like from like photos, you could digitally stitch.
Yeah, if we had enough photos from every angle, from angles, we could photo stitch.
Wow.
So it's pretty cool, but that takes a lot more time and a little bit more money for us to do it that way.
Yeah, that's nuts. What she got 3D of the paw print?
Yeah, of the paw print, but we molded it, so
Okay.
we put in plaster, and from that, then we were able to make a 3D model of that, and then print that out and then she put a little like in remembrance of or something like that.
That's so sad. That's so sweet. I mean,
Yeah,
okay.
it's a little of both. It's sad and sweet.
Yeah. What's the weirdest thing then? What's the weirdest thing that you've had a 3D print?
Well,
Like someone's foot?
no.
Yeah, I want.
So ask me that probably in a year, because right now we're not super. We haven't had a ton of clientele come through,
Yeah. Okay.
so we haven't gotten to those random things.
Okay. So are you gonna? Is it possible for like? Okay, so I'm looking at your statue.
Yeah,
Your thing.
we call them little minis.
Little minis.
Uh-huh.
I love that. Is it possible in the future to get it to like where you can move the arms?
Yeah, so that's a we're working towards being able to print out your body so you can be an action figure. So you can
Oh
make your own
my
action figure.
stars!
And in the future is action figure and bobbleheads. There are two things I will think. Are
What
gonna
would be
hot
like? What would
commodities.
be needed if someone wanted to make an action figure? Would I have to like draw legit every angle for like if
Well, no. So it'd probably be like how most action figures bend the elbows, the shoulders, and knees, and waist and stuff.
Okay.
It'd be probably the same generic way. But
Like
right
a
now,
G.I. Joe kind of thing.
yeah, exactly. But right now, you can go ahead and top that off and just get your little Lego head for a lot cheaper, and just put yourself on whatever Lego body you want.
I want to be put on like a big muscular like Hercules.
There you go.
like yeah,
That'd be sweet.
this was me once upon a time. Back in the day. Oh,
Back in the day.
That's nuts. So what is the future? All right, what is the future of 3D printing? Do you think everyone is gonna have a 3D printer in their house? Do you think everyone needs a 3D printer
No, I don't think it's gonna get
to that point?
It might, but I don't think it's going to be that big. Like, there might be a 3D printer shop where you take stuff and get printed like a Staples or a Kinko's type thing. But I know that people are going to get more into 3D modeling, like what we really focus on, so that they can stitch themselves into video games. Right now,
Wait, hold on, wait.
because
You just threw that out
yeah,
there. You
that
just
was like-
wait. You gonna.
So
I want tell me video games.
There's plugins for Steam that you're able to plug like your head into or your body into. And so you don't have to sit there and go through all the character codes like I want to have brown 27 hair. I need to be this tall.
You just put yourself in.
Yeah,
That's
just
so
put
crazy.
yourself in.
That's awesome.
So it'll be sweet.
Oh my gosh, my Skyrim character would be so boss.
Do you play on Steam? Because that's how you can do it.
I do play on Steam, but I only play like Counter-Strike, so I have a helmet on the whole time.
Okay.
Like a terrorist mask.
We hope that one day they'll have it on consoles. That'll be what the future is that you can play your guy on a console.
We had some technical difficulties, and we had some technical difficulties, and freaking shut off. We're not angry. This is though because of the McDonald's.
Yeah, literally. That
McDonald's
McDonald's is
service.
terrible.
Yeah, that was like 20 minutes. What the frick?
All right.
So basically, Braxton, you were saying you can put your face on a video game character.
And that's just one future aspect of 3D printing.
Well, of 3D modeling.
3D modeling.
But other future aspects is you'll be able to plug it into VR. So, like, you'll be able to plug your friends in and stuff. Oh my god. Or augmented reality. So when like somebody calls, it's a 3D model of them popping up on your augmented reality phone or whatever.
Some future.
Yeah, it's
like,
going to be crazy.
crap.
The world of 3D is going to take.
So
over.
holograms, that's 3D.
That's like this. So
That's
what
the
I'll show
beginnings
you
of it.
with a simple QR code, we can produce a hologram off of this just looking through my phone like Pokemon Go. I can put this dog that's right there on the front. I can make that become a hologram on top of it just by looking through my phone at it.
Wow.
So it's pretty cool what the world is doing.
All right, Here, want to go over there and like, I'll point it out. If you help him like I'll direct the camera from over here, and then I'll just tell you.
So I'll get it pulled up on my phone.
Yeah, this is nuts. So, this is the future. I hope maybe I can get like a beautiful girl like as like my desktop. She's like, hey, welcome. Wake up, Tyler, and I'll be like,
go on. You got to keep the card in shop. Go ahead and move however you want.
Whoa, that's crazy.
So,
okay.
Wait, is there a way to get it on the camera?
Yeah, so we're gonna put it on the camera. Can you see it pretty well?
Go up, bring it up, bring your phone up. Okay. Oh, okay, kind of. Move it move your thing that way.
Here. I'm gonna stand on this side.
Oh, I see it. That's a
Camera.
dog.
Yeah, so it's a dog, but here, I'll take this from Taft. So I'm gonna get this back in the shot. So there's it from the side. Can you see that in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, so look at that. That's my friend's dog. So.
Dude, that's nuts. That's just from a bit.
Oh,
can you imagine if you could play Yu-Gi-Oh with that?
Oh, that'd be so
like our Pokemon
cool.
cards?
Yeah. You just play that with like a little headset on
Yeah.
or something, or you're just through your phone like, I choose this one.
Oh,
no way.
dude.
It comes out, it goes huge.
That's my dream.
That'd be sick.
Oh, dude, Yu-Gi-Oh would be so cool again.
Magic the Gathering would get ridiculous.
Dude, Magic the Gathering. Dude, can you imagine if... Okay, I want to get a job with Magic the Gathering. Not that I don't play the game because I can't because it's too much of an investment.
Oh, it's a huge investment.
Like,
holy crap.
if I was part of the marketing team for Magic, I'd be like knocking on like 3D. Like, can you imagine if you just did that with every card, augmented every card?
That'd be ridiculous. That'd be awesome.
Like, the tournament play would be nuts.
Yeah, and like watching that, all of a sudden they throw the card down, it pops up.
Oh, it's my new dream!
Because it'd be like you're watching the cartoon mixed with real life. It'd be like Mary Poppins all over again.
It'd be like a nerd sporting event.
Oh yeah, it'd be sick.
Holy crap! This is the future. Mm-hmm. This is the future. This is such a good. And the eclipse happened today. And
oh, it was a great day.
My mind is blown. And then you said while our system was crashed because of McDonald's. I'm just gonna blame it on that. What you said food?
So 3D, you can 3D print food now.
That's disgusting.
Like they have a 3D printer that will print patterns on pancakes for you.
What?
So it puts down the pancake batter in a special order. So some parts get darker and some parts are lighter. Wow. And you can 3D print grayscale files on pancakes. You can 3D print pizzas. They have 3D printers that'll print whole houses. It's pretty fascinating to see what they're doing.
Wait. So does it print design? Does it print designs on food, or does it print the food out?
It puts the food on at different times on the hot plate, so the hot plate heats it up differently. So you put the batter into it, and then it'll make whatever shape of pancake you want. Or like the pizza one, it'll put the dough, and then it'll put the stuff on there and cook it.
Is it edible?
Yeah, it's edible.
Does it taste good?
Yeah.
Have you eaten the 3D food?
Only a pancake.
Was the 3D pancake good?
It tasted good,
What the F? What the crazy? Did you have 3D syrup too, my friend?
No. That'd have been cool.
Can you 3D syrup?
Well, like, what do you need to do? You already get syrup out of a bottle.
That's true.
So you can
you already get pancakes from a batter. From a bag.
You still got to cook it.
That's true. So it cooks it. This is nuts. My mind is blown. I have a headache currently. It could be because I'm dehydrated and I have a headache.
Just drink up. You got water right there.
I'm out. I might.
I'll get you another water, Tyler.
Thanks. Dude, okay. Okay. My mind is nuts. My mind's going crazy about the whole the magic thing.
Oh, yeah. Mine is too. That was something I'd never really thought deep into. I just thought about it as like marketing employees. And heck, just because of my dating life, I thought it'd be funnier to put myself on a QR code and just be like, oh, hey, if you want to hit me up, here you go. And then they just pull me up and, oh, dude, there's that kid again. That's him. Look at him. And hey, who wouldn't want to date that? Just who wouldn't want to date this? Who we kidding?
Well, Braxton, tell me about your dating life then. What's up?
It's slow because I work for my dad up in Salt Lake in a warehouse, so that's so I can earn money. Yeah. And then I do I help with the 3D modeling job in the evenings and whenever I can find spare time, and then school started up. So between all that, I'm pretty backed.
Dang, so you don't have a lot of time for dating.
Yeah, I don't do much dating. I go dancing every now and then. That's
okay.
Fun.
You good at dancing?
Country, yeah.
Country, oh
yeah.
Dude, oh my stars. If I ever want to feel like less of a man, I'll go country dancing, and I don't want to ever feel less of a man, so I don't go country dancing. Holy crap, I feel like crap every time I go country dancing. I'm just like...
There's some really good guys there, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just like...
They're throwing the chicks around.
Yeah, they're throwing the chicks up in the air, like... like catching them. You're like...
Pulling them back down.
Yeah, and it's just like, wow, I can't even get a girl to like hold my hand, but this girl will let some guy chuck her up in the air. Like, okay, that's freaking try.
And she probably met him that day too.
I know. She's like, yeah. I'm just like, listen, touch like my hand, but oh gosh. Okay, so you don't have a lot of time for dating because you're so busy.
Yeah. Okay, that's an excuse. I should go on more dates.
You should. You're a good-looking man.
Thanks.
You should. And what girl wouldn't? All right. Okay, so
they're making me blush, guys.
how would you do the QRF? Is it QRF? Is it just
QR code.
What's like necessary to do that? You just have to 3D get just
so just
3D
have to have a 3D
you.
model. Yeah. So I already have one of myself. The cool part is this isn't where the limitations are. We've been working and making them better and better. And so, like, as you can see, I'm missing my thumbs. But on the ones that we're printing out now, we figured out ways to...
You have thumbs now.
Yeah, I'd technically have my thumbs now.
That's cool.
And so...
That's nuts.
Yeah.
My mind is blown.
Oh, mine was... Excuse me. Mine was, too, when I started.
What other companies do you know of that have even more advanced technology?
There's
with
a couple
3D printing?
there's a couple other companies that are pretty big in this space. There's one, especially on the coast, it's called Doob. And they do technically the exact same thing we do. They've just been around for a little bit longer. And so our goal is to be able to be a rival in the space with them, and so that everyone, like families, could have a family portrait of themselves all at their 1/10 scale of their height on their mantle.
That's nuts.
Or
That's
stuff
nuts.
like that. So you think of... I remember when I was a little kid, my mom would take me to the photo studios, and we'd be there for an hour, and we'd get all these pictures taken of us. Now I'll be going to the 3D photo studio and actually getting your 3D models done, and they come in the mail just the same way like your mom would get your pictures a couple days later in the mail.
Wow. So first it's the sticker families on the back of cars.
Oh, my stars.
And now it's 3D families.
Yeah.
The sticker.
Yeah, true.
Do you have sticker families? Does your family do
No.
sticker fan?
It couldn't fit on the back window. I'm the second of 12.
Oh, yeah, 12. I remember I heard something. This is such a tangent. I heard in South Africa, and people were told not to. People were told not to have the sticker family thing because if you had more kids, like especially if you're like a white family, if you had more kids, it showed like that you had more money, which means you knew who you should rob or kidnap.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, and so like
That's terrible.
yeah, so that also I also saw a funny video, and like it's this like mom, and she like goes there's a car crash, and she goes up to the cop. She goes, "Is my son alive?" And he grabs one of the little stickers from the car and rips it off. He's like, "You won't be needing that one anymore."
Oh my goodness.
I was so jacked up.
That is jacked up. That is jacked up.
Oh man. Sorry, you're gonna say something, Taft.
Oh no, I was just mentioning sticker families.
Freaking sticker
interesting.
families. Okay, so what are things that you would like to see then in the 3D, in the future of 3D? What 3D printing?
So in the future of it, what I hate is when people just print straight junk. That's like junk is something that they like. I understand that you need to calibrate and you need to work and get your printer going. But then after that, when you're just printing out random little pieces of crap that you're going to throw in your garbage, because that's just a waste.
Waste of resources.
Waste of resources, waste of everything.
Yeah.
In my opinion. Time, but so.
Is it a special plastic that they use to?
So for this, it's a gypsum powder, but then like other plastics use different forms of filament and stuff.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah.
So you want people to stop wasting?
Yeah.
What are waste? What does that mean? Like, is like they're just making like squares?
Yeah. So they're like,
Mommy, I want a cube.
yeah, Mommy, I want a cube. But I just remember this one guy printed out a little plaque that just said, "Stop printing useless things." And I was like, well, you just printed a useless thing. That's so dumb.
What is all right? So you have that. What other stuff? What other stuff do you have like printed that you have, or is that it?
That's
This is it.
I personally don't own very many 3D printed things.
Expensive.
Yeah, it is expensive, and I find it fascinating, but I find more the digital side of it really fascinating. So I don't need to print out the object to love it.
Okay, so what do you do on the digital? So what do you then do as part of the digital side? Are you the stitcher?
No, so what I am is I'm the guy that helps the rubber meet the road in between. So we have a guy named Dallas. He's the Dallas, and then oh my goodness, what is the guy's name? He doesn't live in the United States, And
I
between
forget people's names all the time. Sorry.
But so they do most of the cleaning and the stitching.
Okay.
And so, but my job is to help make sure the studio's running up and prepared, getting people in there. And right now, I'm just helping us get through this trial phase, and then eventually be able to get us out there and market it. And so we've been kind of in beta testing for a little while, and now we're starting to rip and roll because we got a really good viable product.
I mean, you guys are going to Comic-Con.
Yeah,
I mean,
so it's gonna be fun.
Imagine, because I've been there a couple times. Imagine, like you guys could go to freaking booths and be like, hey, you can get a 3D model of your character from your book that you're creating, or go to a cosplayer. Hey, you want your own action figure of you, and like
it'll be sweet. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of hustling though at Comic-Con. Oh my gosh, I did 2 conventions this year, one in Phoenix and one in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
And I was so tired every day just from the 13 hours of just standing and
straight,
like just hustling, like trying to get people into my booth and talking with me and to buy my crap. It's not crap, it's great. But it's just like the hustle was so
the challenge, yeah.
It was, I didn't think it was going to be that hard, but like the guy next to me who's a professional and he's just like some person was just like hey, are you so and so? Yeah? Can you draw me this? And the guy's like, yeah, it'll be $200. And he's like, okay. And I'm like, whoa, hey, I'll draw it for like $10. If you like come to my booth, like I'll that no, okay. And I'm just like, this guy's just sitting there doing nothing, just raking in money because he's
he's famous.
Yeah, he's famous. And there's me just like, hey, you want to do this? Hey, you look like you like this. Hey, do you want to read my book? Like it was so tiring, but. I'm on a 3D model of my. I'm really gonna look into this. I can't
do it.
Hopefully, I should be ready in a year to. Do you think in a year you guys will be able to have like movable
action figures?
Action figures.
I think that's a really, really solid time frame.
Dude, I'm still just blown about the Magic the Gathering.
Oh,
thing.
Same with that. When you brought that up, I was like, whoa, that would change game playing.
That would change game playing like
crazy.
Yeah, I really want. What's cool is my grandparents, they lived in Renton in Seattle, and that's where the Magic the Gathering headquarters is. I know where they are. I will freaking knock on their freaking door and be like, I got an idea that will blow your freaking minds. Have you ever seen this crap before? No, you have not. And yeah,
this will change how you're playing. This will integrate you into newer generations.
Yeah, you gotta infuse the youth, man.
Exactly.
Oh my stars. Okay, what about? Okay, so we can 3D print food now. Jeez, that's so nuts. So if I had like the legit ingredients for like, do you think we can figure out Colonel Sanders' KFC chicken mix?
that'd be pretty fun.
Like, is that possible? Keep saying, will we know the ingredient to a Krabby Patty? Will we know what goes into a Krabby Patty?
That'd be cool.
That'd be nuts.
But to like 3D print specific molecules and ingredients.
I want the Celestial Burger from Lucky 13 printed.
We were talking about it earlier.
Yeah.
Braxton, you got to eat at Lucky 13.
Oh, I
It's really
definitely
good.
do. From all you guys have said,
It's
I
really
got to be there for
delicious.
sure. But I don't know. That's super.
But the
that'd be
important thing is you
crazy
have
if
to have
they
the
could.
printing model. You have to have that file. That's the most important part.
Yeah, so like food's not that extreme. Like it can have a ton. It can't have a ton of different ingredients.
Oh, gotcha.
So it's just like you'd put the
pretty limited.
Yeah, you just have it all separated out. So
okay.
it's not ready for you to put in your kitchen and just boom. I want this printed.
I feel like an idiot right now. I legit thought you were 3D printing like the batter. I'm so dumb. I was like, they're just printing dough and batter and whipping that ish up. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I got it. All right, what about? Okay, we kind of briefly talked about it when we were interrupted because of McDonald's.
Yeah.
We love McDonald's. If you'd love to sponsor us, by the way, just that one. That was just some bad service, but it's okay. We're not going to hate you for it. Weapons.
Oh, so that's kind of the crazy part of 3D printing. That's a pretty prejudiced debate on what should be the standard, how they should regulate it, because what if people started printing lowers and then they could put together a gun that wouldn't be tracked at all?
Yeah.
And so that's kind of what is the line?
Is it possible though to 3D print a weapon?
You can 3D print parts. Yeah, they've 3D printed up to a whole car. and even bigger stuff. Yeah,
That's nuts.
they just 3D print all the pieces and assemble it. Like, so with our model, we can print up to 19 inches, but then if we want bigger than that, we just print different pieces and we glue it
you
together.
just have to assemble it.
Yeah.
So you could 3D print a pistol.
You could
And-
if you printed the pieces all off, right? Yeah.
That's nuts because anyone could. How much does because you can buy like a 3D printer.
Yeah, but so they get more and more expensive the higher and higher quality they become.
You got you. Yeah, you don't want a
'Cause
janky pistol.
Yeah,
blow your hand
it'd
off.
be like Minecraft, like little squares that you'd see. And you're like, oh shoot, the printer oozed out a little much here. Let's sand that puppy down.
Okay. Yeah, that's nuts that you could print off the parts for something like that. I'm sure there's got to be.
That's a pretty big topic. So that it really just comes up to morals, and that are trying to figure out what is the area behind that and how they're going to regulate it.
Yeah, because how would they regulate it like that?
I don't know, because it's all files, and then once you get the file, then you just print it.
Code is dangerous.
Yeah, computer hackers.
The internet, man.
Oh, the internet is super.
Oh yeah, because all it takes is some like ISIS dummy to like just pass out files. Not that we're giving them ideas.
But
Don't do it. But yeah, it's anyway. Yeah, because you got nut jobs, but then you have to regulate it. But can you really regulate files?
I don't know. The government does a pretty good job at regulating their
That's
files
true,
that they
yeah.
have. But then with all the leaks that have been going on, so who knows how good they are at that.
That's nuts. That's nuts. What else? Okay. So, what other things do you think are going to be possible then in terms of 3D printing? Like,
So I'm going to steer away from the 3D printing just a little bit. I think where we should be focused more on is in the digital world.
Okay.
Because I feel like what's going to happen is you guys seen like the Snapchat glasses, but eventually it's going to become like Google Glass, and even further up than that, you're going to have like augmented reality going on. So you're going to be hit with so much more advertisement with just little pictures. There'll be buttons, and it's going to be a constant flow of data. So I feel like really jumping into the 3D digital world is going to be insane and something that we can't even grasp.
kind of like Ready Player One?
I haven't seen that.
I was going to bring that up. I'm so excited to see that movie. It's a novel, and what's the director?
Steven
Producer.
Spielberg.
Yeah, Steven Spielberg. He's
Ooh.
making a movie on it.
That'd be
but
good.
you need to read the book.
But doesn't the kid? I've never read the book. I only saw part of the trailer. The kid like goes into
A virtual reality
wor-
world where there's like swords and dungeons, and it's a fantasy world.
Is there going to be potential for? So let's just go to video games. So like we could. So VR is part of this 3D modeling kind of.
Yeah, you can. So the goal is for us to be able to get these models plugged into virtual realities. You can literally take your model and put it into whatever you'd like. That's our goal, and that's not going to be just on our end. That's going to be through many other companies integrating and finding a platform that works.
I want to find that'd be so cool. Just like do Inception, some way to
That'd be really
to
cool.
play. Like that video I showed. I showed Taft. There's a video of like these military guys, and like they're in a room just full of screens.
Yeah.
It's just TV screens, and they've got to like do a hostage situation, but they're like all around. But like no one has freaking.
Nobody has all those
No
screens
one
in their
has
house.
a room full of all those screens. But they could do that if you had glasses that had these 3D models.
Yeah. Yeah, you could.
Have you seen like those people though? There's a video of an old man, and he's has the VR goggles, and he's playing a zombie game, and he keeps like hitting actual real things. He's like and his family's like no. He's like There have to be like boundaries. Like you'd have to be like in this room right here, like.
So they have like the VR things where you stand in a platform and it locks onto your waist, and so you can run around and stuff, and your feet like slide.
Cool.
Ooh.
So I don't know much about that. That's something I haven't dug into or looked into.
But that goes into the digital 3D.
Yeah, but even so, there's two different types of reality. There's virtual reality where you're going into a whole new world,
And
and then there's augmented reality where our world's changed just a little bit. So a
What
good
do you mean by
example.
Interesting.
I don't get that.
So virtual reality is you putting out everything else that's going on here around us, and you're into the whatever's on that phone or onto that device.
Okay.
Augmented reality is like Pokemon Go. That's the biggest, easiest example I can think
Okay.
of is you just adding a little filter on what's going on here. Or like Snapchat, the filters that you put over your face, that's augmented reality. That's not real reality. That's changed.
So
just a little
the
bit.
Magic the Gathering idea would be augmented reality because
Yeah.
it's taking place in our world, but we're just adding something
We're
else.
just adding
'Cause we
digital
wouldn't-
files
yeah.
onto it, yeah. And so you'd just be watching it through the lens of a computer that would plug in all the data above the files or the pictures on the cards. So like, boom, I'd throw down this card, and boom, that it'd pull up. So, but that would take a lot. It would take some good computing power to be able to follow all of that.
How long would it would take though? And I'm just going back to the Magic the Gathering thing. I'm
you
setting
love it.
this
You love
business idea now because the artists who like do the things on the cards, they would have to then draw 3D models then.
Yeah, so
of
they'd have
each
to
card.
get a 3D company to be able to
Hopefully
take their
you,
models up.
your
yeah.
company.
Hopefully,
We want it to be that's a crap ton of.
that'd be a lot. Yeah.
That'd be a huge job to do every card. They have 1,000 cards like every 3 months. They release like thousands of new cards. That'd be nuts. Whoever 3D printing job, whoever 3D job, like
Whoever lands that job is going to make a
that
pretty
that
penny.
deal, they're gonna be good.
Oh yeah, they're going to be. Sick.
I hope to be the middleman and help some people out. That's my idea, and I'm gonna help my friends out. Believe me.
Braxton, what is your dream job? I'd like to know.
So-
in your current state of mind and position.
So it's kind of in a different direction from this.
Oh really?
Yeah.
okay.
My dream job would be to start up like an organization or a company that helps other organizations. So just like the social network in between organizations and companies that want to do good so that they can achieve the most good in locations. So like a company that teaches school, but then also help bring in other organizations that donate books or donate supplies. And so that through all this, we can build a tighter network of organizations. So that's my goal. I think that would be an amazing.
How would you
company.
how would you do
So-
that? Because that's actually cool because there's people it brings in like communities that want to work together, but they don't know how to
but
connect.
they don't have the connection. So, it would, me personally, I think it would take something that's kind of down a social media field, and going from there to be able to track what companies are doing, and social media / like Kickstarter. So it'd be something like, hey, this project's going on here, so we need these items. So this company donates time. This company donates this. This organization donates that, and so that bigger projects, and it's kind of going on all throughout the world, and you can see what are the big players in actual events, in things that are happening in people's lives, and what are actually the companies that are just taking home the check, and the other people are starving because they didn't get the full donations that we thought were going their direction.
That's cool.
Because there's a lot of great organizations out there. And then there's also a lot of organizations that the CEO makes a ridiculous amount. If you're me personally, I feel like if you're working for an organization, your main purpose should be to help those people, then help yourself.
Oh yeah, for sure,
So,
sure.
and-
What are you going to school?
Yeah.
What,
I'm
at UVU?
I'm an entrepreneurship major at UVU. Who knows if I'll
That's
graduate, but we'll see.
You'll graduate.
Oh,
What are you
totally.
talking about?
I'm
No.
still doing my generals, man. I'm like, biology, geography.
I can't relate, but
The
that's-
entrepreneurship majorship.
is it hard?
Well, it has a high dropout rate because students start their own company and then lose time for school. And so they're like, all right, I
That's
gotta
not a
go.
bad thing.
No, it's not a bad thing.
That's interesting. But why don't they? Because they're just like, I have all this knowledge now. Like, but they didn't.
Well, it's because they gain a little bit of knowledge, and a lot of entrepreneurship.
They want to apply it.
Yeah, you want to apply it, and you actually learn by doing.
That's true.
Yeah.
And yeah, then if you just sit there and stew over an idea, you'll have another idea the next day.
If you were to create like a really successful business right now, would you drop out of school?
If this 3D portrait studios takes off,
if it took off, would you quit
yeah,
school?
I would.
Taft, if you created your own business, would you quit school?
Yeah,
would you drop out?
Yeah, totally.
I would.
I-
I actually no. I'm gonna restate that. I would go to school more for the sense of networking and and learning about one topic that I wanted to and really digging into that class. So right now I'm taking some classes I'm really just digging into. They're not for my majorship.
But you want to learn them.
My major, goodness gracious. And like a tech class. I'm taking a tech class, and that doesn't apply to my major at all.
But you want to get into it.
Yeah, I want to learn more. The more I can learn, the better.
Okay.
What about you, Tyler?
Yeah.
Would you drop out?
I have there's like a part of like I like don't get me wrong I hate school. If I could like never go to school, I totally would never go to school.
You've come quite a ways, so it's kind of like, why not finish?
At this point, I should finish. Not to get all like religious and spiritual on you guys, but in my patriarchal blessing, Google it if you don't know what it is. It specifically says that like if I finish school, then like everything else will work out. And that's like the only reason why I've kept going is because I'm like,
that's crazy.
I'm like, I have all these things I want to do, but I just got to finish school.
I just got to make it through.
Yeah, I just got to make it through. And then you got my back, man, because it's in paper. It's written down.
That's cool.
So yeah, I know. Yeah, but like I've taken a couple classes just to network. Just like they don't have my class. Like I have no reason to take it. But I want to hone in on a skill. I think that's what university should be anyways. Yeah. At some point is you should just be able to take, you shouldn't have to be like, oh, well, you need to get all these classes done. You should be able to be like, no, I need to learn this, and then I don't know, there's got to be a way to like better it. There's some crappy classes that you have to take. Like I don't even know why you have to take generals. Like I took geology. Oh my gosh. I forget my teacher's name. I'm so if I knew him, oh my gosh, him and his pirate earring. Hated that. I'm like, why? Well, why do you have to take geology? You know, that I could have taken something else that I really liked, could have applied.
Well, like my roommate Taylor, he hates math, but he decided to go and think, all right, okay, how could I apply this to my future? And so what he took away from his math class is he actually liked going and participating in his math class because he's like, all right, how is this going to apply to my future? And it was college level algebra, and he wants to be an artist. So how is he going to use that?
No
but
way.
Then he's like, well, look how kind of cool it plays into everything. So
wow,
I guess with your geology,
that is added. That I think that's attitude.
Yeah,
is he just he changed? My dad's always like, 90% of it's attitude, and I'm just like,
dang it, Dad, you're right.
Yeah, that's true. I hate math so much. There's that's nuts.
Dang it,
Dad. Dang it, Dad. All right, Braxton. I'm bringing back dating because I think it got deleted, and if it didn't get deleted, we're bringing it back.
All right,
bring it back, Braxton. Give us some good first date ideas. Give us some good first date ideas.
I feel like you would have good ideas for first dates.
Yeah, you're
always down for fun.
You're
going
fun.
Up in the mountains, riding
I love
four-wheelers.
fun. So like a simple
I'm ready
chill first date.
I'm ready.
It's just a campfire. Just have a little fire. And so you're able to talk.
Okay.
But yet there's still the enchantingness of the fire that you can just, if conversation dies, you can just stare into that fire a little bit. Roast your mallow or marshmallow or some candy or something, and just chill, have a little fire, and then the date's as long as the fire lasts. So just if it's going well, throw it on another log. If not, keep that log in the truck.
Yes, I've never thought that's a good idea. Give me another one. That's good.
Another one.
Why are you single, man? What the frick? What's up with this?
Another one.
Another one.
Well, it all matters like what the time of day is. So like a morning one that I always find is fun is just to do like you just go to the park and you just feed the ducks. I don't know why.
I've done that on a double date once.
Feeding the
nice.
ducks because it's short. So I like first dates they can be short or you can add on to them a little bit. But you just have that little short.
You need to have them short, and then if it's going good, you have like maybe we can do.
We'll go get ice cream.
Yeah.
But if it's not going well, that was awesome. It was great to meet you. I'm sorry I have to run. That's a terrible excuse, but like, it was really nice to meet you. Like there was this one girl I took on a date, amazing girl. I wasn't just feeling it, and so like I had the short date plan, and I took her home at 8:30 on a Friday night, and I come home and all my roommates like, "What the heck are you doing home? Why'd you already take her home?" And I was like, I just wasn't feeling it.
Yeah.
But
I'll drive us past my work, and I'll be like, hey, that's where I work. Oh, I work at 5 a.m. tomorrow.
Like do that every time.
I've done it twice.
That's
if I'm just,
so funny.
I'm just like not feeling it. I'm just sort of driving, and I'm like, I gotta escape.
I gotta get out of
So
there.
I'll drive past my work. I work there. Oh, I work at 5 a.m. I'm so sorry. Can I take you home? Like,
And
okay.
then they feel bad if they want to keep you up. Oh, no,
Yeah.
no worries. Yeah, work.
Yeah, so it's their fault.
Now girls are gonna watch this and then they'll go on a date with you and be like, "You'll pull the move."
And they'll be like, oh, like my work.
Yeah, no.
But it's true. You gotta have something short. All right, so campfire is a nighttime one. What's another?
Yeah,
What's
so
another good nighttime one?
Another good nighttime one.
I love how you just had that like ready, the campfire one. That's so awesome.
Another good nighttime one is just going and getting ice cream. So we live by this parking garage, UVU parking garage. I got two skateboards. So hey, let's just go for a little ride down.
What if they
parking
can't
garage.
skateboard?
It's literally simple. If they can't, you just sit down on your bum, you roll down on your bum. It's pretty fun. If they're feeling adventurous, if they're not feeling adventurous,
They suck.
then you go get ice cream and call it a night.
All right, if a girl were to be like, I don't want to like go on the skateboard, man.
Yeah, no.
Does that mean
tells you something about.
Does that
them.
mean she's
You
done?
learn something
You
about
cut her
them.
off?
No.
I'd be honest, I probably wouldn't do it. I'm so scared of that kind of crap.
It's not that steep. This is like a blue.
Oh, it's pretty easy.
It's an easy run.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not like you're bombing some hill down the canyon or something.
What do you think are the What do you think, Braxton? Man, you're a stud. What's the problem with the females, man? What?
No, nothing's a problem with the
It's more
females.
time, just
Yeah.
making time for
and
it.
it's the time of life that I'm in. I'm not really searching super hard to find
Yeah.
a girlfriend.
Well, you're 3D printing food. I mean, come on.
Dude, let's 3D print girlfriends. Jeez, let's do.
No, that's a little extreme.
That'd be funny. No, because you just don't do it.
Society's gone downhill by then.
Have any of you seen Weird Science?
No.
They create a beautiful woman like a robot. It's an 80s.
Whoa.
It's an 80s movie, but that reminded me of Weird
Maybe
Science.
I'll take a girl out that I really like, but I know she's not going to get me a second date. I'll take her to the printing place, and we'll scan
you're sounding
every.
creepy.
We'll scan
You're sounding
every.
creepy.
We'll scan every part of her. Then I'll just assemble her, and then that's my girlfriend.
That sounds really
I know it's way creepy, but hey, listen, you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, yeah. So it's just mainly timing.
Yeah.
You're just like not really focused on it because
as I should be.
you're you're busy though.
Yeah.
What about all your roommates? You have a crap ton of roommates. We saw a guy come out. Are they all into dating? Do they?
Oh, that was my little brother that came out.
Oh,
so
really?
He just barely moved in.
Oh, okay.
Oh, did you, with
Um,
his girlfriend? His girlfriend? There was a girl.
Oh, that's not my little brother. That's my roommate. He's getting married in
Oh yeah, they looked like they were getting
in a
married.
month. Yeah.
There are a lot of girls that come through that house. There's a lot of guys in that house.
There was, especially a semester ago, back before they had steady girlfriends. There was girls flowing through every night. It was like, oh my gosh, guys.
Was it nuts?
Yeah,
that
it
would
was a little
drive me.
nuts.
That would drive me crazy.
Some nights it's just like, okay, I'm getting a little depressed here because I haven't been social enough to be having a date and some girl to cuddle with every night.
Yeah.
So,
Oh my stars! Yeah, that would drive me crazy. All right, should we play a game real quick?
Yeah. Let's do a
right.
game.
Where's my phone? I'll be right back. I'm just getting it.
Tyler's getting the game. We like to play a game at the
Oh,
end.
I'm excited
Spices
for the game.
things up.
Phone was right here. Gosh dang it!
it was right behind you.
We've had some great conversation about 3D printing, dating,
All
It's
the
been
above.
good. All of the above. Show him your character up close. Because that is him. It's awesome.
So
Let
can
me
you see
get
it
the
pretty well?
camera on you. Yeah. It's so cool.
Yeah, that is pretty sweet.
All right.
What's up with that phone?
What's
going on
What's
with
going
that?
on with that phone? All right. Here we go.
Get it
Okay. I'm just gonna really read it real quick. Okay. Ethical game.
Okay.
We did this. We've already done this on one episode. We're gonna do it again. Okay. Love to hear your take on it. All right.
Okay, I'm excited.
Probably heard this one. Okay. Train. 20 people going are they're about to jump off. They're about to drive off a cliff. Okay.
Uh-huh.
You are on the top of a mountain next to an overweight fat person. You can if you push that fat person onto the tracks, it will kill him, but it will save the 20 people. Ooh. If you don't, the 20 people will die. What do you do, Braxton?
So me and this guy are just chilling there on the tracks?
Yeah, and you're just next to this fat dude, and yeah. Yeah.
That's a big call. I personally couldn't take somebody else's life. I'd be like, hey, bro, this is the only way. I don't know if you see any other way. Your life, man, you choose. I'd only talk.
That's interesting because when I pictured it, I just pictured like, I'll make the decision. I'll do it. You know, that's interesting. Everyone thinks differently in scenarios.
I think Marissa said the exact same thing. She would talk to the guy.
Talk through it.
Yeah. We're horrible people, I think.
I don't know.
I
couldn't thinking about the
bring
20
myself
people.
to shove the dude though.
Yeah, that's pretty
I
hard.
would shove him so hard to save those 20 people.
Yeah.
I don't know though. 20 people. Okay. What if it was 20 children?
I don't know, but
does that change it? What about 20 babies?
I couldn't push somebody. onto the tracks and know that I pushed
It'd be pretty
them
hard. He's
there,
overweight.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I guess that's yeah. I'd really love to know like what I do, and like it's easy to say it right now.
Yeah.
Like this is.
It definitely is, but then also if you think of that scenario, like you wouldn't know if he's gonna stop the train or not.
That's true. And then if he didn't,
you just killed one more.
You would feel like at that point you probably just jump off yourself.
Good reason. Good reasoning.
Yeah. Okay, here's the real game.
Here's the real game. That was kind of somber.
I just wanted to hear. It's a would you rather. Okay, Braxton, if you were reborn in a new life, would you rather be alive in the past or the future?
How far past?
You choose. We want you to. You choose the time period.
Early 90s or early 1900s, because those people were workers. They were actually dedicated to a lifestyle.
So you like the blue collar work? Not like
I
you went home, you got your paycheck, you went home to your nice like woman. Dinner was ready.
I think that would be a very simplistic and awesome era.
Yeah, everyone was doing well. It looked like
See, but I don't know much more than that.
That's true.
I think I would go past for that reason because I know what was in the past. I don't know what's in the future. But so I guess I don't know. Past. I'm going to say past.
Past. Taft, you said past.
Yeah, I said past.
I said future. Just because I'm hoping for some Magic the Gathering
card game set going crazy.
What? Okay, if you were, what do you like more, movies or video games, Braxton? I saw you guys had an Xbox 360.
Yeah, so we have an old. That's one of my roommates' old Xbox 360. I do love video games.
Yeah.
But I know if I love my life, I can't play that many video games because they literally the longest I played a game straight was 23 straight hours.
What game?
It was Black Ops, the new Black Ops. It just came out, and I got the zombies, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna solve this," and I just went crazy on that zombie map.
Oh yeah,
and I had bloodshot eyes. And I looked terrible when I went to a friend's party the next day because my other friend was like, dude, you got to come. I was like, no. And he literally just shut off my TV. I was pissed.
Ooh.
It was all good. I needed to get out of the house. And I had a thumping headache, and he's just like, all right, let's go. And so he opens the door, and we go. And I just remember in between matches when I would be waiting for more people to load, I'd have my headset on. This is back when I had an Xbox One. And then after this week was over, I up and sold it. I bought it for the game, and then it's like this game just wasted so much time, and then I went and sold it.
Wow.
So
that's nuts. Okay. So like movies? You into movies?
Movies are good.
If you could be okay, let's try video games. You could be in one video game and like live that story. Oblivion.
Yeah.
And you're
I like how he was quick on that.
Yeah, he's like Oblivion. I like that. You like Oblivion more than Skyrim?
I've never gotten into Skyrim. Because Oblivion took so much of my time in high school. I was like, I'm not going to go to Oblivion because I know it'll take even more.
Skyrim took like 100. I think I have 130 hours.
That's
just
crazy.
locked on that game, haven't even done everything.
No, that's
Because they
crazy.
take
Oh yeah,
years to
quests are
come.
so long, and you literally want to build your character. You're like, oh my goodness.
I got it. Yeah, it's nuts. Okay. What about movie? If you could be in one movie, live the story. You're guaranteed to live though.
So okay, I'm guaranteed to live.
You're
and
guaranteed
I'm
to
living
live.
the story.
Yeah.
Have you guys? So if I could be the Count in the Count of Monte Cristo, I'd love that.
Dude.
Oh, that's a good
I
one.
love that movie.
He goes through so much that would suck.
Yeah.
But literally the reward in the end. Oh, that guy's.
That was such a good movie.
That's cool. And you find the treasure, and
Uh,
that's a sweet story.
It is a sweet
You are
story.
the richest man I have ever known. That movie's nuts. Did you know in the book? I think it took him like 40 years to plan it out though.
Oh.
He got out of prison.
Oh my god.
In the book.
He's an old man.
Yeah. Like once he got out of prison, it took him like 20 to 30 years to actually like.
Okay, maybe I don't want to do that because the more I think about it, I was like, I don't want to be in prison.
Yeah, he was in prison for a long time. It was like 14 years.
Yeah.
That's a long. And it was only like 10 minutes of the movie.
Yeah, but it still is a long section
Yeah.
in the movie.
Yeah, 14 freaking years.
Yeah. Oh,
Lord of the Rings. Like, I'm guaranteed to live.
yeah.
I don't know. I think I'd want
Orcs are scary, though. I don't want to deal with
That's
Schmeagol.
true.
And that'd be just a nightmare every night.
Star Wars. That'd be kind of cool.
That would be kind of cool.
I don't want to be a Jedi though. It's too much responsibility. No, you can't even be with a girl.
But that would be pretty legit, though, to be a Jedi.
That would be. I don't know. I want to be like Han Solo. I always liked Han Solo. He can do whatever he wants and just chill. Yeah. Just chill. Or I know what movie. Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Johnny Depp's character, Jack Sparrow.
You'd be Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, I love Pirates of the Caribbean movies except 5. I didn't like 4 either, but 5. I threw my popcorn and like my icy.
I just thought of a good one. Fast and Furious. I'd love to live in those because I love cars.
Yeah.
My little brother just got himself a little ST. Oh my gosh.
I didn't know you were big into cars.
I love cars.
What's your favorite car?
Okay, matters era. So I like the old Mustangs.
Oh,
Those
muscle.
Those are fun.
Night. Which Fast? Have you seen the latest one?
I haven't
Don't.
seen it. No.
It's horrible.
Don't. Just
Okay.
keep it to 7.
It's
Okay,
horrible.
I will because I haven't seen the last one.
Yeah. Oh, we didn't even. We walked out.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? You walked out in the
And
middle of the movie?
I'm easily pleased with movies, but this was just bad. This was
It was so bad.
That's crazy. You just walked out. You didn't
So
even care to
bad.
see the ending.
We didn't. We were just like, no, we're done. We're done.
So, but that would be a cool one
That
because I really love cars.
And you get some nice cars.
Oh, yeah.
Holy crap. And
Oh,
just get to do whatever you want with them. Just take down airplanes.
boosted
and-
it myself.
Still out of a train.
Yeah.
That's one of the most legit,
That-
craziest scenes ever.
that
Where
was-
that truck that they have.
Yeah,
Oh.
that was awesome. That was the 5th one? Was that the 5th one?
I don't know.
I think it was the 5th one.
I'm not a diehard fan of that series, but I just love their cars.
Well,
Braxton, it's been a pleasure having you on, man.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Thanks
it
so
was
much
good
for
to
your
talk.
time.
so
Yeah.
let's try to have your other guys on there as well because, dude, this whole 3D printing thing, it just blew my mind.
Yeah, we'll get them on.
For sure.
For sure. Well,
We're done,
we are